that I thought was really cool. I don't know who this is, but this guy has done the racing world justice here. Rockstar Raps on Facebook. Go check this guy out, man. Obviously, we're seeing a Bloomquist. This is called his fantasy series of sprint cars here. And this is just really, really cool what this guy has here. You see the Bloomquist car. He got some background that goes with it. But check out all these cars that this guy has. He's went and done old school... He's went and took like old school cars and wraps and have mixed them with like newer schemes and cross cars, transgender vehicles. I don't want to say that, but with the Bloomquist and look through here. Look at these. That's a Red Farmer sprint car, and these were all posted December 1st, so just a few days ago. Look at that car. Oh my God, that is gorgeous. And thank God that someone besides Blackbeard is putting race cars out there for people to see. I hope more graphic designers look at what this guy's doing, and if you don't, go to him. Actually, he deserves to get your business. But other graphic designers might want to wake up and say, oh, there's other ways to design a car besides the KKR Blackbeard lookalikes for 30 freaking years. I mean, come on now. That's a badass scheme. That instantly puts you above everyone else, something like that. Randy Turner car, Mike Ward car. Look at that, old school. Nick Hoffman, he did a fantasy series of the Nick Hoffman sprint car. I mean, look how badass that is. Now, still, that's down the Blackbeard alley, but once again, the guy who designed freaking Nick Hoffman's modified is based in the Blackbeard alley. All this little hard cut, sharp kind of, endoed, bookend style designs. These are all based on the Blackbeard designs that came out with Casey Kane Racing in the sprint car division. What was it, 20 years ago? And everybody just copycatted it and flared it up since. Let's see here. Mike Brooks, there's a little throwback. He's got some throwbacks. These are called, all of these you're about to see is called Fantasy Series. Fantasy Series. Go check these out on his Facebook. Giving him a big plug here. Rockstar Raps. Rockstar, one word. Johnny Anderson, look at that. Look at that. James McAreath. Martin Edwards actually did a car like this and was very close, and he raced it a few years ago. Brian Burkoffer, look at that. That's slick. Bobby Unser Jr., some of these are old school dirt racers with a new flair. Doug Wolfgang. Billy Moyer, look at that, man. Look at that. Billy Moyer sprint car. Danny the Dude Lasowski, original 22 car, but look how slick that would look on a new car. And then the Bloomquist car, of course, that people saw here. Rick Pennell, some of these I don't recognize, but Parnelli Jones, how can you not? But look at the slickness on that. My lordy B. That is just so slick. Rick Unger, how about that one? Tim Green, a new edition of Tim Green. And look, he even got some NASCAR guys in here. Sterling Marlin, Ernie Irvin, John Andretti, Ron Schumann throwback with the 7R. That's legit. Bobby Isaac, Lee James. I like that. Alex Zanardi. A little bit of a spin off of the Indy car. That's really slick looking. Look at that. There's Sam Hornish Jr. Not a big fan of that. Not a big fan of that, especially when that looks pretty slick. This one, eh. Paul Newman, how about that? Paul Newman. Kevin Doty, and he's got a ton of them. Look, Adam Petty, that's legitimate. Mike Peters, another Doug Wolfgang Weichert car. Travis Pastrana. Now, this needs to happen. You know, Kyle Larson and Brad Sweet, y'all want to bring some more eyes to the sprint car scene? Somebody needs to throw Travis Pastrana in a sprint car. We already got him warmed up with the modified at Volusia last year. It's time to up the ante. The Camel Express, Jim Nace. Got the center, the number in the center of the wing. I'll be interested to see if a couple more guys started to maybe throw out that. People already argue about the number being at the front of the wing. What if we did how would it go if there was a center number wing style that started coming out? Look at that, Bobby Pierce in the sprint car. Now, see, that's one guy I think could handle a wing sprint car very well from the late model world. Guys like Ricky Thornton Jr., Bobby Pierce, Tyler Erbs, We saw Donnie Moran give it a shot, or sorry, not Donnie Moran, but Moran give it a shot. Some of these late model guys could do really, really well. A Johnny Johnson throwback there. That's a late model. Ooh, that's slick. Bill Fry. Al Unser Sr. There's a Freddie Smith. Numbers in the middle. Bazooka. That actually looks pretty slick with those big double zeros up there. Jay Johnson. Look at that. Bobby Unser. Aaron Berryhill throwback. But Lynn Paxton. That is sweet looking. Wow, this guy took a lot of time to make. I mean, these are full-blown wraps ready to go. And he just did this as a fantasy series. Hopefully, if it was, and the only reason I could think of it is for publicity, and he's definitely done a hell of a job here. I mean, he's on the Chaz right now with these things. These things are slick, pad to the bone. I mean, who wouldn't want this style on their sprint car? Just something different. Carter Anderson, AJ Foyt on a 5 right there. Sheldon Kinzer, Brent Lacey. Really like that. That's nice. Ramos Stout, I think that is. But that's pretty cool with that gold little accent in there. That says Carter Anderson. Looks like we may be getting to some real ones. Gordon Johncock, I guess that's what it says. Bobby Allison, that's pretty. That's pretty. And then Al Unser Sr. Sammy Swindell, old Milwaukee car. The number 1 a little further back than usual. It's nice. Randy Smith. Charlie Swartz. Bobby Marshall. Look at that thing. Look at that. Jody Stevenson. Some of these numbers and just colors are nice. Tim Richmond on the 55. Another Doug Wolfgang Speedway 4X car. Richard the Gas Man Griffin right there. Leonard McCarl. That was nice. Leonard McCarl. Let's go back to that one. That's nice. A little blue. I would have put maybe a gray background so you could see the car a little better, but Dale Blaney, another Dale Blaney throwback. Gary Bittenhausen, that's pretty sick right there. I like that. Then you got the Dale Sr., Lee Osborne. I mean, Jan Opperman. Look at that, how that fades on the hood. Look at that fade on the hood down the side of the car. That would sell. Rick Weld, and then back to his regular wraps. But regardless, go check this guy out and see your favorite one, share your favorite one. And I know if you got a sprint car and you're out there about to do some kind of wraps or something like that, I mean, some of these styles out here, go talk to your graphic artist. We're tired of seeing Blackbeard copycats for 25 fucking years in sprint cars. Let's do something different here. And maybe go after something, you know, something like that. That looks legitimately slick. That would stand out above. I'm not saying copy the guy, but I feel like most people have been copycatting Blackbeard for 25 years. So let's just wait and see what the KKR cars do and then go off of them. But some of these are different designs, different looks, different ways of fading colors. Of course, I've done race cars in the past. Actually, I had one of my cars featured in Sprint Car Midget magazine back in the day. It's actually a really nice wrap that I did one time. But anyways, go check him out. That is Rockstar Wraps. Rockstar Wraps. Let's check it out.